Hi guys, hi. Hi Facebook. Hi YouTube, hi. Say hi if you come on, say hi. Comment hashtag replay if you watch the replay so I can see how many people watch after I post it. Okay? Okay, so if you'd like to donate stars on Facebook, you definitely can. It'll go towards all the content that I'm creating and towards the food for the videos that I make of me cooking. Okay, which this is a cooking video. Okay? Same thing for you, YouTube. And you can donate anything to the Amazon wish list and I'll open it on the live. Okay? So, the Amazon wish list is right there posted for you, Facebook. YouTube, if you're watching this video, if you're watching the replay, you will probably see the Amazon wish list by the time you watch this because I'll post it when I'm done. Because it won't let me paste anything that I copied from my phone or iPad. So I have to wait till after. Unless I go on my phone, since I'm not using my phone, I'm using my iPad for Facebook, but unless I go on my phone and go to this live through my phone, which I could, but no. So the water's almost ready to boil for the spaghetti noodles. Okay, because I already started it. Forgot to put some salt in there. I definitely gotta get some more salt, sea salt. Um, okay, let me put some oil in there too. Okay, and let me turn on the oven to 350 to preheat for the garlic bread. I'm gonna just double check the box to make sure. Okay, the ground beef I made 2 pounds. Usually, I was gonna start doing 3 pounds because I make a lot of noodles, but I forgot this time. So it's just 2 pounds, but it's 2 boxes of thin spaghetti. I use thin spaghetti because I don't like thick noodles. I don't. Okay. Now, if you want, I use Barilla. I use this one. I cut it up and put it in the trash, so I forgot to show you. Protein Plus. It's the yellow box. You know Barilla's blue, but Protein Plus. Protein Plus. I was able to get it in thin spaghetti. Well, I didn't see it at Walmart, so we checked at HEB one day. I think it was HEB. Yes, and found it. Okay? Protein Plus. You can get the wheat or whatever, but the wheat just didn't look. Uh, but but if you want, you can get regular spaghetti. You can get angel hair. You guys know you can get anything. You can even use elbow macaroni. You can use any pasta you want to make your spaghetti. Okay, there's not a lot of grease in here. Probably not even enough to really dump it. But I will get the strainer anyway for the water for the pasta. Okay, it's almost done. I did add a little bit. I didn't add a lot, but I added a little bit of pepper and salt. My son said, "Mom, make sure you season it with." I always season it with a little bit of salt and pepper, even though I'm putting spaghetti sauce on there. And one of these days, and when I do it, I'm going to do a live on it or pre-record. One of these days, I'm going to make a whole bunch of spaghetti sauce since I got a deep freezer. And I got to make sure I have the containers to freeze it. See what the best containers are. and freeze spaghetti sauce. So when I make spaghetti, I don't have to buy it. I just thaw out what I need and just make some pasta. So that's what I'm going to do one day. Okay. All right, guys. All right, so I did that because with the computer, sorry, I need to get by the chair with the computer. It gets kind of the light kind of blurs the screen and it gives it a glare. So it's better if I turn on the dining room light, make sure the light above the sink is, the stove is on, and turn off the main light. Okay? Okay, guys. So, alrighty, guys. So, the meat's almost done. Okay? And then I'll just put the sauce in here and put the lid on it so it doesn't splat, because spaghetti sauce, once it heats up, it's like, splat everywhere. Okay? And for the spaghetti noodles, sometimes y'all put it in whole. That's up to you. Me, I break mine in half, but usually I break it when it's boiling. I break it in half, dump it, break another part in half, dump it, and keep going until I'm done with the 2 boxes. But today on this cookie sheet, and I will just wipe it off because it'll just be spaghetti crumbs. But if you see this, well, I'll show you Facebook. I already took the 2 boxes. I opened them and I broke them in half and put them on the sheet pan for the fact that when it boils, I can just pick up the sheet pan and dump all the noodles in the pan right away. I did that one time before, but after that I never thought about it. I forgot about it, but yeah, I broke the noodles in half, so they'll already be broken when I'm ready to put them in the boiling water. And I should do that every time. And then when I'm done, I'll just take off the pan and wipe it off because it's just dried spaghetti on there, and put foil on there for my garlic bread when it's ready. Okay, so, and since I'm about to put the spaghetti noodles in because it's about to boil. Sorry, I'm gonna squeeze by the chair. Okay, I got two of them, a big one and a smaller one. The smaller one is 24 ounce. There's even a smaller one than this. I think it was a 16 or 18 ounce. The big one is the 44 ounce. I usually use the whole thing, and then I'll just put a little bit more of this. And whatever we don't use, put in the refrigerator. And I use it like while I'm eating leftovers, I'll pour a little bit in my spaghetti and heat it up because sometimes the spaghetti gets dry, so I'll add a little more. That's why I want to make sure I have extra. Okay, the big one we got something different this time. I usually get meat flavored or traditional, but my husband said, let's get something different. So he picked out Italian sausage and garlic. Italian sausage and garlic. Okay, and the little one, roasted garlic and herb. Okay, we'll have to show you a different spaghetti recipe that we want to make. It's by this guy, I forgot his name. It's some kind of person, health person, that does videos. on YouTube and they do their thing at the gym and stuff like that. They did a recipe for spaghetti, but it was all healthy. And you have to. We took a picture of when he had on the screen all the ingredients and what to do. But you have to get all the ingredients from Whole Foods Market. My husband keeps saying you want to do it. We keep forgetting. And when we're buying stuff to make regular spaghetti, then he remembers. But we have the picture for it. We want to try that. I'll have to show y'all. One of these days I'll show y'all. I'll bring up the picture on my phone when I'm on my iPad or something. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to dump this whole thing. Okay, I will put just a little bit of water. Not too much because I don't want to water it down, but to shake out to get the rest of the sauce out. Okay. All right, so let's mix that up. And I turned it down because it was on medium high, which is where I always put the ground beef. So I turned it down to medium because it's going to be heating up while the noodles are cooking. So just give it a few minutes to heat up. And then I'll put the lid on there and let it heat up some more.
Why is it on a cookie sheet? Huh?
What?
Why is it on the cookie sheet?
All right, sorry guys, I went to get the
What are you doing?
the garlic bread.
What is that for?
Just to break it up so when the water boils, I can already have it all broken up and just pour it in
Well, the
there.
water's boiling now.
Normally I have to stand there and break it, put it in there, break it, put it in there. So
It's boiling
just
now.
take the whole thing out. Just take the whole thing over there. Just slide it in there or something, get it in there. Just so it's quicker. So guys,
Ow!
Careful. All right, so this protein plus pasta, the thin spaghetti, said boil for 5 minutes, an additional 1 to 2 minutes for more tender pasta. More tender? For al dente and then for more...
Al dente.
Yeah, for more tender pasta, 1 or 2 more minutes. You're dropping them. And you don't have to put it in the sink, Alvin. Guys, get this off of here. Let me put that in the sink. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to, he laid it in the sink, put the spoon on top. No, all I have to do is wipe it. See? All it had was little crumbs from the pasta. I'm going to put foil on there, and it's going to be used for the bread. So, really...
Is there garlic in that sauce?
Yes. So really we can use that again. This conventional oven says 425. Oh, 425. I put it at 350. So I'm going to turn it up to 425. about 75 degrees more. Okay? And I had this in my deep freezer. I wanted to stay frozen, so I'm going to just put it in my small freezer in the kitchen till I'm ready for it, so I can just grab it. Okay? All right, looks like the sauce wants to start doing a bubble thing, so I'm going to put this lid on it so it doesn't bubble and hit the side of the refrigerator and the clean pans around. So I'm going to just, okay? Okay, so, oops. All right, so I put a timer for 5 minutes. It's already been doing its thing, but it says 1 or 2 minutes for tender pasta, and I like tender pasta, so 5 minutes should be enough because it's already been boiling for 1 or 2 minutes. So the extra 1 or 2 minutes I was going to do for the tender pasta probably has already been a bit long. So okay, I'm stirring the spaghetti noodles, guys. If you come on YouTube or Facebook, and I don't say hi the minute you pop on, please give me a few minutes. Because I'm either stirring this spaghetti or, doing something. So please, give me a minute. Okay? Give me a second and I'll check to see, and I'll say hi to you. Because I came over here for something and I don't remember what it was. Yes, I do. Now I do. Yeah, I came over here for something and I couldn't remember what it was. You know how it is. But I know what it was now. It was for that foil. Put the bread on. But when it's almost done, I'll put the... Or when it's done, I'll put the bread on. So while I'm mixing the spaghetti and the sauce together, I'll be heating the bread. Okay, let me stir this spaghetti one more time, and then I'm going to check on Facebook and see if anybody's come on there. Okay. All right, let's see. Anybody come on yet? No. All right, so nobody's come on yet. All right, I just stir up the sauce every few minutes. I probably don't have to, but I just... All right, just usually makes a lot of spaghetti, but for some reason, it looks like it's not making as much as I'd like now. But when I made it before, it was like, too much. Because it was just me and my husband trying to eat all this. 2 boxes and 2 pounds of ground beef with the sauce. But we always ended up eating it all. He took some to work. I'd eat some at home. He'd eat some at home. But we got 4 people. So usually with 4 people, even doubling something hasn't been as much as I thought. So, some of the recipes that I've already done, I know. Oh, instead of doubling it, let me triple it. That way we'll have enough at dinner and we'll have enough for leftovers. Because sometimes the next day, my husband will take some to work. I'll get some for lunch and then there'll be no more. My son might take some if he does. And then there's a 4th person will want some, but they won't. There won't be enough. Or my son won't take it and there'll only be enough for 1 person. So, Or sometimes my husband lately hasn't been getting even any leftovers for work because there's 4 of us plus sometimes we like to have a second helping, which not me because the first helping already gets me and my stomach going, so I don't need a second. But my husband sometimes does, not often. because when my husband gets seconds, he fills up a second bowl or a second plate, right? And I say, "Are you gonna eat all that?" He was like, "Yeah, I am. You know me. I can eat." That's what he says. And then what happens? A few minutes later, he falls asleep on the couch and sleeps for an hour or two, and the food is just sitting there in his bowl or on his plate, and he never ends up eating it. And I'm like, I know this is going to happen, but he convinces me it's not. And if I try to tell him it always happens, he gets mad at me. So I just don't say anything. I'm like, maybe I should just take it and dump it in a container for him at work instead. But since it's been sitting out there, he ends up, "Oh, I'll put it in a container and take it to work." Yes, you will, because you're not throwing it away. It's a big waste. See, since I changed microwaves and took the big white microwave away, that microwave will just beep until you got to hit the timer button to turn the timer off. Hit the timer button to start the timer. Here, once you click kitchen timer and put the time, instead of doing, if I have to do 6 minutes, instead of doing 600, I have to do 0600. Or since there's 2 zeros at the end already, I can just click 06 and then it'll already have the other 2 zeros. But if I want it like 30 seconds, 6.5 minutes, I have to put 0630. And then when the timer goes off, it beeps for like 10 seconds, or it beeps for just a few seconds and then stops. And it's done. The other microwave, I would have to come, it would keep on beeping until you hit the timer button. But here, if you do hit the button to shut off the timer, you hit the stop button. You know, the stop when you stop, and like if you're done with your food and you want to turn the time off, you just click stop. But my other microwave, you have to click the timer button to stop the timer, not the stop button. So yeah. All right, let's stir this a little bit. Okay. All right, so turn it off. Let's drain this. Sorry, guys, Facebook. I know I still haven't figured out where to put this so you can see my whole top of the head. Not just like when I come up, all you see is like this. You know, I don't want that. Okay, let that drain for a second. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh well. I thought about it after. But my question is, guys, do you guys rinse your pasta in cold water to stop the cooking process? Some recipes have told me to do that, but for some other pasta stuff, but not. I don't usually do it with spaghetti. And do you guys, now I have done it before, and I want to do it every single time I cook spaghetti, but I always forget to do it. So do you guys ever grab a couple of scoops of pasta water and add it to your spaghetti? It gives it some kind of flavor, they say. So.
Oh, watch out.
Wait. It's going to go into here.
All right, then open
But
it.
you're not going to dump the whole thing in there. It's going to be too much to stir up.
All right, well, come on then.
Turn it so it doesn't drip. Is it off? I think I turned it off.
Yeah.
Okay, so now he's putting the pasta into the pan. Okay. Didn't want to dump it all in there because it'd be too much to stir. And we got this plastic. I'll show you the scoop when he's done. But it's not I don't think it's as tough as I thought it was, but kind of like plastic, but you can lock it up and use it to stir something, like stir eggs or something, or you can unlock it and open it and use it to grab
This thing ain't
pasta.
stirring nothing. Where's the?
See, it's too. I think I made a bad choice buying it. So he's using the spoon we use for this. Do you want the black spatula? I mean, not spatula, you know, tongs. Definitely, before I make spaghetti again, I'm going to have to go and I get at Walmart. I want to get the good tongs that I had before that got left, I think, in storage. But I want to get the good tongs. They were red. I got them from Walmart, I think. But I want to get them again because they work real well, especially for spaghetti. And then I got to get so in case I make soup again, I want to get soup scooper. You know, what do you call it, Alvin?
What's a ladle?
Ladle. There we go. I told you today. I told people on my live earlier. I was having a brain freeze. I was forgetting what everything was called. You know the brain freezes I was having. So you want the black tongs? I'll get them. So yeah, ladle.
Well, this would have been fine to scoop it.
This is what we have.
Mom, it was just hard to stir with this, but you can look.
Okay, well, okay. He says it's good to scoop with. It just wasn't good to stir with because it's not strong enough.
You didn't put the garlic bread in yet?
Stirring. Oh, give me the. Sorry, guys. I was supposed to put in the
How's it taste?
garlic bread while we were mixing the spaghetti, and I forgot. Hand me the bread. Hand me the bread.
Both of them?
Put this bread in here.
Which one?
Both of them.
Do they take the same amount of time? 4:25.
This
Yeah. This one takes 6, 7. That's 7 to 9, but it'll be fine. They're both 4:25, so it'll be fine.
7 to 9. And this one takes how long?
6 to 7. It'll be fine.
Because I wanted those, but
I like the knots better.
open the bottom. Don't just put them in the trash because it helps not make the. But I like these. I like the knots too. We got these are the knots, and we got the sticks as well. See,
Your thing been
pick
fell.
it up. Sorry, guys. See, I got the sticks as well, and then I got this.
Whose
as
Hawaiian
well.
punch is this?
Sorry, guys.
Whose is this?
Mine.
Can I have a sip?
Yeah. All right, hold on, man. I'm trying to open it. Oh, here we go. We got the knots. See? The knots. Okay, guys? Sorry, it looks like we're squishing and rubbing against each other because the kitchen is small, so when we're both in here, we're kind of, and then I got this chair right here. I don't know, you guys can't see it from Facebook, I don't think. I got this chair right here that got the computer on, and I have to scoot it over and move it when I want to get by it to go into the dining room area. Because in the dining room area is where I have my 3-drawer thing where I keep some of my stirring utensils and stuff on the drawers. So yeah. All right, so it's on the plate. I mean, it's on the cookie sheet. Okay, 7 minutes. 0, 7, and then it's got 0, 0 at the end. So, okay. Now, this is the breadsticks. I mean, the knots, they're 7 to 9 minutes. So I timed it for 7 minutes. The breadsticks are 6 to 7. So they should both be done at the same time. If the knots need an extra minute or two, I can always take the breadsticks off. But yeah. Okay? Now. I'm just putting the spoon on top of the lid. I need it out of my way for a second. I just want to rinse this strainer and pan that I cooked the pasta in. Okay. Okay. Sauce on here. Okay, guys. Just wanted to rinse the pan. And see anybody on here? Nope. Let's see. YouTube? Nope. Now, anyways, if you watch the replay, comment below. Would you put a scoop or two of pasta water into your spaghetti? I would, but I always forget. Okay? And do you like your spaghetti noodles al dente? Or do you like the more tender with an extra minute or two? Hey, Alvin, I'm going to ask him. I think it looks a little dry. I don't know.
Yes.
Does this look a little dry?
That'll be fine.
Because we got a little bit more if you want. We need a little bit more. I'm just checking to make sure it's not, because it looks a little dry on the bottom, doesn't it? You just pour a little bit more. But I like to have extra, like I said before, to pour. Do you ever pour a little extra in your bowl because it gets dry from sitting in the refrigerator? Huh? No? Oh, yes. Well, he didn't answer me.
I think sometimes, not really.
I'll pour some in the bowl, my bowl. But guess what? Let me tell you guys. If you guys didn't notice, spaghetti reheated tastes better reheated in a pan instead of in a bowl in a microwave. Put a little bit of oil. Put a little bit of oil on the bottom of a pan. The size pan will depend on how much leftover spaghetti you're making. Put whatever amount of spaghetti you're reheating. And if you want to add a little more sauce, because spaghetti does get a little dry in the refrigerator. So if you're adding a little more sauce, go ahead and add it. And then once you add the sauce, mix it all up and turn it on. Turn it on like medium or 6 or 7, whatever you think is best. Turn it on and just stir it every few minutes so it doesn't stick, because it will stick to the bottom of the pan. Just stir it up until it's as warm or as hot as you want it. Okay? That's how you do reheat on the stove. And I'm telling you, it comes out more moist, more better than putting it in a bowl and heating it in the microwave. Okay? Unless you're at work and you have to heat it in the microwave. I mean, it's not terrible in the microwave. I promise you it's not. If it's too dry, you can add a little bit of sauce on it and mix it up before you go to work. Like, put a little bit extra sauce, mix it into the spaghetti, and then take it to work. Okay? Just put the extra sauce in there before you pack it in your bag to go to work. Okay? But if you're at home eating it, heating it in a pan with a little bit of oil, and then if you want to add extra sauce, go ahead. That's why I tried to have extra sauce. Now, I bought this size and there's about 3/4 of it left. But next time, because it doesn't look like a lot, so it might go away fast. Next time I might buy one size bigger or two sizes of the big one I had, the 44 ounce. Because that way, if there's any left over, it could be used next time because it lasts. Spaghetti sauce lasts a long time. Okay, let me show you. And I should have used this, and I did not. Oh, son of a gun!
What'd you do? What?
Huh?
What'd you
Sorry,
do?
guys. I dropped 2 sodas. So, if I can remember what 2 they are, I wouldn't grab them. Now, let me show you guys. I should have used this first.
What is that? The vodka one?
Creamy vodka. Can you see what's the expiration date?
A year from now.
Huh?
A year.
It says 25. I tell you, this lasts a long time. Creamy vodka. Sounds good. I don't know if the rest of the people would like it. What do you think? It was good the last time I tried it. You see, I used some of it already. It's still good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to re-moisten my spaghetti when I heat leftovers. Okay, guys?
They look alright.
So I'm going to use this, Alvin, on my spaghetti when I reheat leftovers. Okay, guys? Why is that there? This should be over here. Peoples. But anyways. So I will use the creamy, it's called creamy vodka. I'm telling you, it's good. Okay? Creamy vodka. I'm going to use that.
Oh, see, look. It works good to get the spaghetti out of here. See?
See, guys? See how he's scooping? They can see it. See?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Can you hear that fork?
Let me take a picture, guys.
Let's go. Mom.
Good? All right, let me take a picture. All right, so I got a picture of the spaghetti. All right, so I'm going to show you the bowl, and I will taste it. So even though y'all know spaghetti is spaghetti, I'm gonna make millionaire spaghetti one day again. And my son's gonna try it. Yeah, I haven't made it since he's been here, but I know he might complain about the salt, the like cream, like the sour cream, cream cheese, whatever it is that goes in the middle. He'll complain about that, but he'll like it. I know he will. I know he will. But I would have put that creamy vodka on there if I would have remembered, but I forgot. Okay, so. Okay, that's it. I'll show you guys. See this thing? It's like this. And then you can lock it. Push down, lock it. Make sure it goes into the back hole. See that back hole? Make sure it goes in there. Lock it. And then you have it like this. And you can use it to mix up eggs. Like if you crack a bunch of eggs in a bowl and you're making scrambled eggs, you can use it to mix up eggs. But it's not sturdy, so let's see. Sorry guys, my husband sent me a text saying he was just leaving the shop at 6:40 something, and And it closes at 7. So that means that either he was talking, they had him doing some extra cleaning, or you had those last minute customers that like to come in 5 minutes before they close, and then they have to finish them up. So, and he said, yeah, stupid last minute people. So, just asking him bus or ride home. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll show you the spaghetti. See? Spaghetti. Okay? So I will taste it, even though it's spaghetti. That's good spaghetti. Okay? So we've got the bread. That's good, but this bread, the sticks, they look, since they took a couple minutes, since they were supposed to take a minute more, my son pulled it out 11 minutes before 7 minutes, but the sticks could take 7 to 9. So what I'm thinking of, I'm going to get a paper towel. I'm putting the knots, the garlic knots. But the pan cooled enough that I can lift it with my hand. But I put it back in for another minute or two because I want them a little more crispier. The sticks. Okay? But anyways, I thank y'all for coming on and watching. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. See, only 41 minutes. Spaghetti could even take shorter than that. It's just with me talking and, still cooking the ground beef and stuff. So anyways, okay? So to give y'all a heads up, I'm going to start telling y'all. If I know what I want to make the next cooking time, I'll give y'all a heads up so y'all know what it is. Unless, like last night, I chose to make a surprise one when I made the chili because I just felt like having it, But if there's a day I'm not cooking and then I choose last minute to cook, like I say, tomorrow night I say, I want to cook Thursday. It's okay to do that. But for right now, it's going to be Friday, and Friday is the 19th. So, okay. So Friday will be summer dip dish. I know it's not summer. I know, guys. It's not summer, but it's called summer dip dish. In the dip, it's got colors of the summer, like red, orange, yellow for the peppers. It's got yellow for the corn and all those colors, right? So you can eat that dip in the winter. Who cares? I don't follow that. So, but I always add chicken. Shredded chicken into it, even though it doesn't call for it. I add Rotel and black beans. Black beans is not a summer color, but I add it in there anyway. So Rotel, black beans, and shredded chicken I add into it. And when I do the mayonnaise, instead of a cup of mayonnaise, I do a cup of Hellmann's and a cup of Miracle Whip. It is so good, and I dip it with tortilla chips. So I will be making that Friday, even though I made it 2 or 3 times. No, I made it twice so far. But I've not made it since my son's been here, so I want my son to try it because it's so good. And we just eat it with chips. So, we do have a big family size bag of chips, not the tortilla chips that are huge that you get from Sam's. It's a little bit smaller than that, but it's still the family size that you get at the grocery store. It's a big size. The other ones are gone, I think. I'm going to tell everybody not to open them because they're on the border. That's my favorite. And we're going to use them Friday, so don't open them. Don't open them. Okay? They're for Friday. Alrighty, guys. So I appreciate each and every one of you who came on here or who will come on here later and watch the replay on Facebook or YouTube. And I will be on tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Central. All right, and I'll be on Elizabeth Gibbs page. I will be on this page that I'm on now, Facebook. YouTube, if you're watching this, I'll be on Elizabeth Gibbs page. Okay, if you're following me on that page on Facebook. Okay, and I'll be on Instagram, AngelBabyGirl77. Instagram, AngelBabyGirl77. I usually go on Instagram and Elizabeth Gibbs Facebook page at the same time. One on the iPad, one on the phone. Now, when I go on Elizabeth's Life page on Facebook, the other page, I just go on that by itself. Okay? And even if I go on Elizabeth Gibbs page in the afternoon, if I'm cooking that night, I go on the same page again at night because this page, Elizabeth Gibbs, is the page I use for my cooking channel as well as the regular lives. But I do the cooking lives on here too, as well as YouTube. So, alrighty, so I will be on Elizabeth Gibbs because today, for my regular live, I went on Elizabeth's Life. And the next day, I always go on the other page. So tomorrow is Elizabeth Gibbs page. Even though I went on Elizabeth Gibbs page for the live, that doesn't matter. I still am going on Elizabeth Gibbs page tomorrow. Alright, they're done. I still go on Elizabeth Gibbs page tomorrow, even though I came on tonight. Because it's based on what page I went on during the afternoon live, the regular live. That's every other day. Okay? So, I appreciate you guys. Stay positive. I love you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Central on Elizabeth Gibbs page. YouTube, it'll be Elizabeth Gibbs page. The page I'm on now. Facebook. And Instagram, AngelBabyGirl77. All right? Bye, guys. Bye, YouTube. Bye, Facebook.